Hey everybody, this is Pamela. I'm going to attempt to do my 1 week postpartum video a couple days late because the baby's 10 days old today, I believe. Anyway, so the last week has been really good. Me and Andrew have been both on holidays from work. We planned it like that. Unfortunately, my holidays are unpaid, but his are paid, which is good. Yeah, the baby's 10 days old today, and she's absolutely beautiful. She had her first doctor's visit, like follow-up visit on Tuesday, and she had maintained her birth weight, which was really good because the doctor said usually you'd expect it to be a few ounces less or more than the birth weight. So she was at 7.5 still on Tuesday. They said she was really healthy, doing well. And then a couple days after that, on Friday, her eyes started to get a little bit goopy and sore looking, which isn't surprising because one of my younger siblings had a sore, kind of funny looking eye earlier in the week. Even though we were really diligent about hand washing and everything, I guess just the close contact. It wasn't pink eye or anything like that. It was just some kind of a minor eye infection. So we made an appointment with the after hours clinic on Friday, took her in, and the doctor said, you can either do two things, just keep bathing it with a warm cloth, or I'll give you some drops in case. So he gave us a prescription for drops and told us to hold on to it for a few days and see if it clears up on its own. Her eyes haven't really cleared up completely, so I'm going to fill the prescription tomorrow when the pharmacy is opened, and until then I've just been kind of patting her eyes with the warm wet cloth. And when we weighed her again on Friday, it was funny because she went up to 7.11 from Tuesday, which is really good. So that means she's gaining well. Pretty much from before she was even born, I made a decision that although I am definitely wanting to breastfeed her, which I am, that because I have issues with never having enough breast milk, especially at the beginning, I was not going to sit back and totally swear off any supplementing and watch her starve. Which I have done in the past, trying to be, diligent and keep the breast milk going. And with my other kids, they were like literally starving at the beginning. So the day we came home from the hospital, we supplemented her with about a half an ounce of Similac regular formula, the one that has a bit of a lower iron content, because I'm really not for that high iron content in formulas that gives them gas and constipation and stomach cramps and everything. I just won't give them that. So basically what's been happening over the last week and a bit is we'll go all day, no bottle, and then about mid to late afternoon, maybe dinner hour, I'll make a 2-ounce bottle for her, and she may eat anywhere from a half an ounce to an ounce and a half. She never usually finishes the 2-ounce bottle. I think she has a couple times. And then if she seems really upset in the middle of the night, or in the late evening, we'll make another 2-ounce bottle, but doesn't usually get finished. And in between all of this, I'm constantly breastfeeding her. Now, because I've had issues with low amounts of breast milk, even after my milk has supposedly come in, I've decided to kind of take a more proactive approach to this. And I went, when I was at the doctor's on Tuesday, I got a prescription for domperidone, which is actually a stomach medication for people who have like an inactive upper digestive system, and it's supposed to get your digestive system moving. And one of the side effects of it is breast milk production or increasing. So if I was, say, if I wasn't a new mother right now, and I took a bunch of that medication, I would still have breast milk. So for somebody who's already nursing a baby, it's supposed to increase that. I'm sure some of you have heard of it. And that's kind of like a last resort kind of thing to do to increase your breast milk. But because I've had 3 other children in the past and the exact same thing has happened, I've been to several lactation consultants and ended up bottle feeding my first 2 almost completely from day one, almost, from within a couple months of their life. And with my last son, it was only the domperidone that helped, so I was able to breastfeed him. So I'm taking that, and it causes pretty bad headaches and upset stomach, diarrhea, because I don't need that medication for my stomach. So it's just doing something to my stomach that my stomach doesn't need. But it's worth it if I can get my breast milk increased for her. And my goal is over the next couple of weeks to completely take her off of the supplement, because I will have enough breast milk for her. As for pumping and supplementing her with pumped breast milk, I've never been able to pump. Nothing ever comes out. Doesn't matter if I use a $500 pump or a $50 pump. It's always the same. I hear somebody coming. Anyway, so yeah, she's gaining well, and her jaundice is pretty much gone. You want to come in? Shut the door. It's Troy. Anyway, she was just a little bit jaundiced at the beginning, and the doctor didn't seem concerned on Tuesday, and we've been making sure that she gets lots to drink, whether it be breast milk or supplementing, and trying to think what else. Now I'm preoccupied.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the camera. Say hi.
Hi.
Anyway, and we've been putting her in direct sunlight. Like when she's in her swing, I face her towards the back patio doors, so there's just a little bit of light coming in, like not directly on her, but you know, around her. And she's had some good nights and some bad nights, days where she sleeps all day and then is up all night, not screaming. Like she's never ever had a crying fit or anything. But you know, when she's up, she wants to be held, she wants to be fed, and she wants to be talked to, which even though you're tired, you're just looking at that baby, and she's so beautiful. You can't get frustrated. I know that there's been times I've been sitting there holding her and I'm like, my head's like nodding over because I'm falling asleep, but I don't care. As for me, my back is starting to feel a little bit better. Like my arms and legs and my back were killing after I had the epidural and came home. Like every bone in my body was painful.
Hi, camera.
And basically, if I'm moving around too much or moving fast, my back will start to ache where I had the epidural, which is not uncommon for me or anybody.
Guess what, camera?
Just wait, I'm talking, okay? You can talk later. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, so sore back and everything. Other than that, not really anything else to report. I checked my weight at a friend's house, and I'm not sure if it was accurate because it said that since when I was weighed at the doctor's 2 days before I had the baby, and now when I've weighed myself, it's saying I'm 10 pounds lighter, which I would think I would be a couple pounds lighter than that, considering the baby herself was like 7.5 pounds, but maybe not. So then if it's correct, I'm not going to say my weight, but I would be about 17, 18 pounds lighter than before I got pregnant, which is good because, you know, usually after you have a baby, you're usually left 10 or 20 pounds or more heavier.
Guess what, camera?
Just wait, okay? Let me just check my time. Okay, we've still got a minute or so. Yeah, so if that's correct, even if it's not as light as I would have liked to seen it, is at least I haven't been left heavier at all. I've been left lighter, which is good.
Baby's awake.
Oh, okay. Baby's awake. So I'll make a video about her later, and I'll show her off later. Talk to you guys later. Bye.